Welcome, family. I just want to introduce you to DJ Leon D. My music is a little salt and a little pepper. The salt is old school, the pepper is new school. So, welcome to the music mix, and let's get it on. Yeah, you back with Leon D. I'm gonna tell it like it is. We're gonna talk about some food that I just hate. I really hate this food. I'm gonna tell you all about it. You know, people go to carnivals because they are grease monkeys. If you go to a carnival, I don't care what you order, it's gonna have some grease in it. You ain't gonna get nothing healthy. So don't go there pretending, you're looking for a vegetarian or a vegan meal. They may advertise that, but here's the deal. A carnival is made for grease monkeys, people who are fat or trying to get fat. It is what it is. Because there's nothing healthy and everything is deeply fried. I don't mean deep fried, I mean deeply fried. They put batter on everything. You go to Carnival and you get stuff like fried butter. Who in the hell wants to eat fried butter? They make you fried peanut butter. But the whole point of this is simple. You go to Carnival, expect to eat some nasty food. Now, it may taste good temporarily. Oh yeah, it's gonna taste good. But at some point it has to come out. And carnival food just slides right out. People talk about mechanics or grease monkeys. No. Anybody who goes to a carnival is a grease monkey. And then there are people who go to a carnival and believe it or not, they eat twice. Now, you go to a carnival, I don't care what you order, you're going to get a lot of it. I mean, a lot. You're going to feel full because they're going to give you a lot of grease, a lot of batter, and something inside that. I don't know what it's going to be, and I don't know how it's going to taste, but people say carnival food tastes good. My attitude is simple. Carnival food to me tastes good temporarily, but they are going to load you up and they come up with things that are so disgusting, but yet people are going to try it because it's something different. And people are going to try to replicate that in their own house. You go to Carnival, you should expect to eat whatever. You should expect to eat just nasty food all the way through. And the thing about it is that you got to use your hands. Every now and then, they may give you a fork or a spoon. I have been to a carnival and not seen a spoon or a fork for hours because it's handheld it's handheld fried foods. That's what it's designed for. Yeah, it's designed for handheld fried foods. And if you want something different, don't go there looking for a cabbage roll and think that you're just gonna get cabbage, nice clean cabbage or lettuce or greens or kale or something like that. Yeah, whatever you get might be wrapped in one of those. But I promise you, on the inside, it's going to be something you probably would never think of. The whole point of a carnival, is to give you something that you would never think of. That's the whole point. When you go to Disney World, you get some decent food, you get some decent options. Now, you're going to pay a lot for it, but you get options. But if you go to one of these carnivals, that especially the ones in the South, see, carnivals aren't big up north. They're big in the Midwest because those people got nothing better to do than sit around and wait for the state fair every year. And the state fair lasts weeks, like 2 to 3 weeks. I went to the Texas State Fair. That's like a 2-week thing. And there are some people who go every single day. They don't go once. They go every single day. And, some people, how you save your money up to buy season tickets to your favorite sports team? Some people do that with carnivals. They save up their income tax return, their accident claims. They say, they'll have a dent in their car and have gotten an accident settlement, but all that money is going to the carnival. All of it. To them, that is their Super Bowl every year. It's like a fat person buffet. That's what it is. It's a fat person buffet. Because you go there, if you're not fat, when you leave there, you're going to be fat. If not, you're going to feel like you're fat. because that's the whole intent of a carnival, is to bring you back every year with a new crazy creation. Yeah, they're gonna have something new next year. This year they have fried butter. You know, people say, "Oh, it's gross." Next year they're gonna have fried grease on top of grease, within grease, wrapped in grease, and caked with grease, and people are gonna buy it. They don't think about. That's why the doctors in the Midwest make a lot of money. But like I was saying earlier, carnivals are big in the Midwest. They're big in the South, especially the Southwest. Carnivals are big. They have state fairs. They have county fairs. They have block fairs. They have city fairs. That's all they got to do is just have a food feast every single time they get a chance. Now, me personally, I like amusement parks and I like to try certain things. But, I get down with something like a corn dog, something simple, I don't have a corn dog mixed with mustard, mixed with, butter and mixed with peanut butter or jelly on the inside. I don't like fruits and my meat mixed together. I'm not into that. You go to Carnival, you get Jimbo's big turkey legs. I don't know where they grow those turkeys at, but some of those things weigh like 5 and 6 pounds. Anytime you eat more than a half pound of meat, you're eating a lot of meat. It needs to be mixed with something. You go to Carnival, they'll take a turkey leg, bread it up, put butter on it, put jelly on the inside, squirt a little ketchup, and they'll fry it and give it to you. 6 pounds of meat is way too much damn meat. That's not good for anybody. That's a family of what? You figure the average person eats a half pound of meat. That's a family of 12. And you can see one person eating the entire leg by themselves. Just one person. And kids love to eat at carnivals. And I don't know why, because I have yet to go to a carnival where they have a kid-sized portion. No, they don't do that at carnivals. If a 7-year-old want this giant turkey leg, he's going to get the exact same leg his dad's going to get, who's probably 320 pounds and 5'3". He's probably 5'3", 320. The kid's about 5'3", and it's going to be 320 at some point, especially if he keep eating the carnival food. So you have to give it a lot of thought to it. Is it really worth the money? Now, carnival food is not overly priced compared to what you get, but at the same time, you could go through a lot of money if you got little Buffy over here and you got little Biff standing beside her, and then you got little fat, Megan over here, and then you got, of course, Juju, the dad, he's over there. You could go through a lot of money. I mean, and that's not even considering that you're going to spend money on the rides, too. The rides are always a joke. A Ferris wheel, bumper cars, the same stuff you see all the time at every carnival. So you got to go there, and you're going to see all this stuff. You're going to spend all this money. I know people who spend $200, $300 a day at a carnival. And that is usually half of it on food. They come with all kind of concoctions and stuff. They say, hey, I got this kind of ice cream. I got this, I got this, I got this. Yeah. And then as you go to a carnival and you walk down the street, not down the street, down the path or whatever you want to call it, you'll see something that sounds really, really kind of cool name. All the carnival food have cool names. That's one thing I do like. They got cool names. They got cool creations. I give them an A for creation. They make it look appealing to you. And no matter what you have, there's going to be some grease. If you go order ice cream, it's going to be on top of a donut or a muffin or something that was fried in grease or got a lot of butter in it already. And people at a carnival go there, they get butter ice cream on top of a butter biscuit or beignet or something like this, something like that. They already got butter and sugar in it already. The sweet treats are always my most intriguing names and intriguing things that I ever see. Well, outside the meat. They always got intriguing names. There's always some kind of cool name that you're not going to forget. So next year when you come back, I definitely want Billy Bob Balls of Berry. Yep, give me Billy Bob Balls of Berry. You're gonna get all 18 different kind of berries with cream on top. And cream got a lot of butter in it. You always gonna get that kind of stuff. So you shouldn't be surprised. But the one thing about a carnival, and I said it earlier, you're gonna get a lot of it. You will not be disappointed on the amount you get. And if you go to one place, they're gonna give you a lot. You can go right next door. I don't care what it is they serve or sell. You're gonna get more than you did at the first place you stopped at. You're gonna get more. That's just how they operate. By the time you get to the last guy who's selling food on that little walkway, he's giving you a whole pack of hot dogs buried in corn flour mix or something like that. And one thing about a carnival that I think is always creative, they use cereal, corn flakes, Fruit Loops, Captain Crunch, Tony Tiger Frosted Flakes. They use them in ways that I would have never, ever imagined. They make it look like you having breakfast, and yet at the same time, it's just killing your arteries. Killing your arteries. So they don't give a damn about how you're going to feel and what you're going to think. Well, they do care what you think. They hope you think about coming back. Oh, yeah, they hope that. They say, I hope this person comes back. Now, you'll see pictures of my drone where I'm kind of like looking around the area. And I'm looking around the area to see if there's any carnivals. Because in the Northeast of where I'm at, carnivals are big, but not that big. People don't plan on going to a carnival a year in advance. People don't do that up here. When the state fair comes, it lasts a weekend, maybe 2 weekends, but it's not open during the week. You go down south or out in the Midwest or the Southwest, those carnivals they never end. You go there every day, you see the same people eating something different every day. I know a couple guys, and they go to carnival, they want to sample everything. But the way they do it is 3 of them. They buy 3 different things, and they share all 3 among all 3. So everybody get a third or whatever. So you can say, hey, I tried this, I tried that, I tried that. And the funny thing about it is that none of them are big people when I met them, or they were not big. Yeah, they all done gained a few pounds messing around with carnival food. And people like to advertise carnival food as street tacos, street this, street that. No. That's some stuff you done made. That's some nasty shit you done made. You done made it up, and someone's going to buy it. Because unfortunately, the problem we have is that people are curious. If they have never had it before, they're going to try it. They are curious about what is that you made. They know it's different. It looks different. It's going to taste, well, not really taste different. Because to me, almost all fried foods taste the same. Whether it's French fries, whether it's tater tots, onion rings, the grease is going to dominate. And it's because carnival food is designed to be quick food. I'm talking about quicker than going to a fast food restaurant. It's designed to be quick food because they want to, it's all about quantity. You make money by quantity. You don't make money by quality at a carnival. Strictly quantity. They want to cook a lot of food real quick, and they want to be able to turn over the food real quick. And if you notice about carnival food, they don't give you anywhere to sit down. Nope, it's not designed for that. They want you to eat all that grease, walk it out, buy some more. That's why that's exactly how carnival food works. So you go there, don't think you're in a gourmet restaurant. Even though it may have a gourmet name to whatever it is you're buying, generally when people buy carnival food, it's named after the creator of that particular dish or the local town, whatever. It's kind of like when you go to Wisconsin, every single carnival food in that whole state fair has cheese in it. Who in the hell can eat pounds of cheese? Now, I used to work with a guy. He ate Parmesan cheese every day. The little cheese sticks. He eat 10 or 15 of those sticks all day long. That was his snack food. Now, mind you, he had an hour ride home from work every day. And I used to sit there and say, man, he got an hour ride home. Yeah, that bathroom's going to be, he's going to be loving it when he get home. Or in most cases, he's never going to the bathroom. Nope. He's going to, he's going to have to drink something or whatever, eat something to make himself feel a lot better late at night. Because that cheese is going to be one big blob in the stomach. And it's hard to sleep on your stomach when you got one big blob. So my whole point is, every picture you see or video you see above my voice is me in a particular place. Whether it's Europe, whether it's Australia, whether it's in the States, it's Europe. It's something that I created. And now I'm going to put the words of the locations of where I filmed at. So I got a thing where I was doing food trucks for a long period of time. I was filming food trucks. And then I realized that when you go to a place that got a lot of food trucks, it's almost as bad as a carnival. It's almost as bad as a carnival. You got stuff like Greek on the Street and some of the other places. When you get a bunch of food trucks together, it's like a carnival, because a carnival is just a bunch of food booths and food trucks. So it's the same thing. And I realized that food wasn't healthy either. Even though some of them have, vegan pizza and all this. Think about it. The bread and the cheese and other stuff you got on it is carnivalish. The only thing different is it's not fried like a carnival. A carnival fries everything. Food truck don't fry everything. Now, most of them do. But they're fancier than carnival food. I'm not saying it tastes better, because people do love grease. That's why you see people licking their fingers a lot, especially ones in the Midwest and the South. They would lick their fingers like their fingers are just another hot dog. They'll lick it. I'm surprised most of them don't bite it. So my whole thing to everybody is that you go to Carnival, don't go there talking about how healthy you want to be, or asking the proprietor of a particular food truck or whatever about how many calories. No, there's no calorie count. Nobody at a carnival counts calories. It's just good old grease. You may want to ask him how many ounces of grease did he use to fry that burger or that hot dog with butter on the inside. You can ask those kind of questions. How much grease? You're a guy. And remember, at a carnival, when they give you information, you're a guy. When they give you information at a carnival, remember, don't believe it. Because they really don't know. They really don't care. They don't give a damn. Okay, this is your boy Leon D. Look at the videos and look at the drone shots, and I'll get back to you later.